Hello guys, so today I'm going to speak about chapter 6 list and loops in Python of computer. So, Python is a high level programming language and string is a number of characters within single or double quote combination we can say. So now we will study. Usually the statements in a program function are executed sequentially. The first statement in a function is executed first, followed by the second, and so on. There may be a situation when you need to execute a block of code several times. So there may be a situation when you need to execute means to print a number of code several times. So first of all, who invented loops in Python means who invented Python? Guido van Rosen. In 1991, he invented Python. A loop statement allows us to execute a statement or group of statements several times. So, loop allows us to execute a statement or group of statements several times. Please remember it if it will come in your exam. It can come in your exam. List. You have already learned that you can store only a single value at a time in a variable. It can either be a number or a string. However, many times programmers may wish to store several values of a similar type in a variable. For example, a teacher may wish to store the marks of students in a particular subject. A shopkeeper may wish to store the names of all grocery items. In such cases, it becomes very difficult and tedious to create a separate variable for each of these. So you can store multiple values in a list if you want to. For example, a teacher may wish to store the marks of students in a particular subject. A shopkeeper may wish to store the names of all grocery items. In such cases, it becomes very difficult to create a separate variable for each of these. So you can use list. To deal with such problems, Python provides a list data type to store lots of different values. A list can have any number of items and the items can be of same or different data types. Each item in a list can be referred to using an index. So, what is index? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, like this. But the positive index always starts from 0. Remember. Creating a list. A list is shown in square brackets. The different items in the list are separated by commas. My list is equals to 10, 20, 30. Creates a list of integers 10, 20, 30. If we want to create a list of integers 10, 20 and 30, we can use my list is equals to 10, 20, 30. Then my list is equals to 1 pi 3.4. Creates a list of mixed data types. Then my list is equals to black, blue, white, red, yellow. Creates a list of colors. My list is equals to square empty. Creates a list of empty. Then print my list. Prints the list. Accessing items of a list. You can use the square bracket operator to access the items of a list. The index value always starts from 0. As I told, thus, a list with 6 items will have an index ranging from 0 to 5. Then, example 1. Here you can see the examples. Names is equals to Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani. Print names 1, print names 3. So the output came Saira and Sivani. So print names 1, print names 3. So here you can see first is Rahul and third is Sirat. So this will be removed and the only name will come Saira and Sivani. here. Then slicing a list. You can also access a range of items from a list using the colon operator. This is also called the slicing of a list. You can access a range of items from a list using the colon. This operator. This is the sign of colon operator. It is also known as the slicing of a list. Using the colon operator, you can specify where to start and where to end and specify the step. Every list item has an index, and each item of the list can be accessed using the index number. In Python, there are two types of indexing as shown below. One is forward index and one is backward index. Forward index start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and backward index start from -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and -6. The command given below will display the items with index 1 to 2 of the names list. First of all, let's read this take info. Python allows the use of negative indexing for list. Negative indexing starts accessing elements from the end to the beginning. Thus, -1 refers to the last item, -2 refers to the second last item, and so on. So, example 2. Here you should note that the output below does not include the item with index 3. So here you can see the exact thing which was written in example 1 is written here. Print names Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Sumita. Brackets closed and print names 1 is to 3. So here in ratio format it is given. So output is Saira Sirat. So Saira Sirat how? 1 3. So here you can see does not include the item with index 3. So here 0 from 0 Rahul is 0 1 2 3 Sumita. So here it is said that print names 1 is to 3. So Saira is 1 and Sivani is 3. So here the output came Saira and Sirat because Rahul is also 0. So we have to delete all the three numbers so Saira and Sirat will come. These two will come. Changing an item in a list. You can change an item in a list by assigning it a new value using its index. The following code will replace the list item Sumita with Tisa. So, example 3 names is equals to Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Sumita. Print names. So it will be printed and names for Tisa. Print names. So output will come Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Sumita. Then Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Tisa. Finding out the number of items in a list. To find out how many items a list has, you can use the len function. For example, names is equals to Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Sumita. Print names. Print number of items in the list names are print len names. Output will come Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Sumita. Number of items in the list names are 5. So here it can show how many items a list has. Using list functions or method. Python provides a set of built-in functions that can be used on list. Deleting items from a list. You can delete one or more items from the list using the remove or pop function. So remove function delete a particular item from the list. For example, by specifying the item. The following code deletes the list item Sirat. So example 5 is names Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Sumita. Then print names dot remove Sirat. Print names. Output will come Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Sumita. Rahul, Saira, Sivani, Sumita. And pop deletes an item from the list by its index number. You Now let's read. You can also use the pop method to remove an item from the list using its index. If the pop method is not given an index, it will remove the last element from the list. For example, names is equals to Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Sumita. Then print names dot pop 3. Print names dot pop removes last item. Print names Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Sumita. Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sumita. Rahul, Saira, Sirat. Then adding an item in the list. The append method is used to add an item in the end of the list. So names Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Sumita. Print names item input. Enter the item to add. Names dot append item. Print names. Output Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Sumita. Enter the item to add Manpreet. Rahul, Saira, Sirat, Sivani, Sumita, Manpreet. So guys, in next part we will read about inserting an element in a list at the given index.